Don't get me wrong, I love living in Italy, but there is one question about this country people keep asking me all the time, anywhere I go. Are Italian men loyal? Are they really the animals people often make them out to be? Do they ever get married, or they really live with their mamas until they're 50 years old? So yes, it's gonna be a very personal video today, but before we start, let me quickly share with you my favorite travel hack that literally changed all my life and seriously changed the game. You know me, I'm always jumping between countries. I split my time between Italy and London, and quite often I'm traveling to the US, and sometimes I even go to Mexico for work or for pleasure, of course. And you know what used to drive me absolutely crazy? Landing somewhere new with no signal at all, or paying crazy roaming fees, or wasting my precious time looking for that local SIM card at the airport or the local supermarket. So now, ta-da, big news, and I'm using Aerolock, the world's first eSIM store. And honestly, I wish I had found it sooner. And it's super simple. You just open your app and choose the exact plan for your destination. Download your eSIM and voila, you are connected the moment you land. No plastic SIMs, no hassle. Aerolock works in more than 200 countries in the world. And I can even keep my original number active while I'm using that local network. Whether I'm texting somebody very special in Rome, working in London, or filming in Cancun, I always stay connected and save a ton on my phone bills. So if you are planning your next trip or just living the digital nomad life, download your Aerolock app today and feel free to use my special discount code AnnaG3 to get your special $3 discount from your first eSIM. The link to Aerolock right in the description to this video. And for your convenience, I will also pin it as the first comment. Also, to make it super easy for you, QR code is here and my special code is AnnaG3. All for your convenience, to make your life easier. As trust me, this is one of those little upgrades that makes your life or travel abroad so much easier and much more pleasant. So now, let's talk about that Italian dating. And of course, especially for you, it's gonna be some spicy details. And first thing first, family, or especially mamma, means the world to any Italian. Trust me, nothing can be more important than the family for any Italian. In Italy, it takes years, sometimes before you will be introduced to the Italian family of your, let's say, boyfriend. I couldn't understand for a couple of years why all those gatherings like Christmases and Easters are happening without me, because usually, you know, when you live in the UK and even in my culture, when you're in a relationship with someone, when you live together, usually you meet the family. In Italian culture, I found this out after that when you are introduced to the family, and especially to their mamma, well, it means that the next step is engagement. And now a couple of words about Italian mamma. Yes, this is the most important person in life of every single Italian, maybe together with nonna. But mamma will be there all the time. They will be calling her, they will be asking for any advice, so you will hear all those conversations happening every second day. So they are super close with their mamas. So my advice to you guys, if you are dating Italian person, just embrace it. If it's not the same in your culture, if you're like me and calling your mom a couple of times a month, it doesn't work like this in Italy. Mama will be there forever. But interesting thing though, when you're actually getting married to that Italian man, usually they replace their mamas with their wives. So instead of asking mama for advice in every single occasion, they will start doing it with you. Guys, family is the king, right? We're not discussing the family, we're never criticizing the family, and we are embraced that mama is the best person in the world. Mama does everything the best, she cooks the best, she's baking the best. Everything she does is just non-negotiable and absolutely accepted the way it is. Another question I'm getting asked, how important it is to speak Italian when you're dating or you're marrying Italian men. Guys, okay, my opinion on this. If if you meet that Italian person, for example, you go for your vacation to Italy and you meet an Italian guy and you start online dating him or keep your conversation going, or you're planning some relationships with him, or you're planning to move to the country, guys, you will not be forgiven for not speaking Italian. So my advice, speak the language, start learning the language, get your classes, get your private tutor. My excuse still, right? My excuse that I have my business in England and well, we didn't live in Italy much, so my Italian is not that perfect. Okay, I'm super ashamed, yes, of course, but if you planning to date that person in his or her country, I mean Italy, you better start learning Italian as soon as possible. Question number next, and let's talk about Italian paradox, how I call it, or how loyal Italian men are. I was dating only one Italian guy and it became quite serious with him, but I see his friends and I have some friends in Italy and I see how the guys behave. That's why I'm calling it Italian paradox. They can have their accounts on all these dating websites, they can date multiple women, multiple girls at the beginning, but the moment they decide to commit, guys, Italians becoming the most loyal men in the world. Honestly, like, I was absolutely shocked how loyal Italian guys are. Okay, disclaimer right away, guys. I'm talking to Italian guys, first of all, above 30, above 35 years old, and also upper class Italians from Rome, Milan. They can be really open when they're at the stage of dating, but as soon as they commit to one girl, they're becoming the most loyal guys in the world. Another interesting one to discuss with you, this 50-50 rules when it comes to dating in it. Well, from my experience, is just not applicable. And from what I see, not many men would follow it. This is also what I see from my own experience when I just started dating my Italian husband. He would never allow me to pay for that bill. He gets offended when I'm trying to pull my credit card out in front of him, when I'm trying to pay for things in the supermarket, in the restaurant, anywhere we go together. He's getting absolutely furious. And it was like this since the beginning. From what I see when we go out with his friends, with their girlfriends, with their wives, Italian men always pay. So they take this responsibility and they have this masculinity, I would say, in the society, and they express it quite strongly. So for them, when the woman, even the wife or the girlfriend, is trying to pay for them and, you know, show this independence in public, they really get offended. They really get like, okay, yes, you have your credit card, but I'm the man of the castle, I'm the king of the castle, so I'm the one to be in charge for all these things. Your money is your money, and I'm the man of the family, so I'm covering for the whole family. Again, that's my personal experience with my Italian husband. If you have anything different from this, let me know in the comments down below. I will love to see your situation, your experience, and hear your opinion. Another point I want to discuss with you, and it was question number 4, how important the way you look like and your appearance. Extremely important. Really, really important. I even asked this my husband, and I can see the same trend among his friends. But I asked him, like, how would you feel if the girl has like all these tattoos and exotic dress and mini clothes and revealing too much of your skin and all these massive fake boobs and all these things? Well, he said to me that, well, that's going to be an interesting experience, like exotic experience, but I would never introduce such a woman to my family. So girls, this is for you. If you're going on a date with an Italian guy, please make sure that you dressed appropriately. I guess modesty is a big thing in the country. It is really important, the way you look, the way you're dressed, the way you have your hair done, your nails done, all those fake nails, all those crazy color of your hair. Again, well, they will treat it as an exotic experience. Do not expect anything really serious, from an Italian serious guy, if you don't look appropriate enough for his environment, for his culture. What I also noticed, but it's not just Italians, I would say it's the majority of European men, the way you look is important, but what is more important, who you are. Like, you can adjust your style, you can always buy new clothes, you can always cut those fake nails, but what you cannot fake is your personality and your confidence. I'm dealing with a very interesting class of Italians, and from what I see, all the girlfriends, all the wives, they do something in their life, no matter how much their men are making. And I'm talking about VP of oil and gas companies, I'm talking about advocates, lawyers in Rome and in Milan. They tend to appreciate where their girl, their wife, their woman has a personality, has some activities she's running, no matter in a form of official employment, career, or just crazy hobbies like writing books, running YouTube channels, and doing business activities in London. Something what gives you, first of all, confidence, second, boosts your personality, and third, guarantees your own money, your own sources of income. Girls, please keep your independence, keep your self-esteem, keep your personality before you move to that other country. Always think, what's going to be my value? How I'm going to generate my own income over there? How will I keep my own self-esteem? How will I develop myself? What will be the way for me to stay as interesting, as confident as I am now? Never ever lose your own financial stability, your own income streams, your own career, something you do and something you're proud about doing. So please, guys, it gives you that fire in your eyes, it gives you that constant self-esteem, and you know that if something doesn't work for you in that relationship, you can always leave it. And when any man feels like his woman can leave at any point, she doesn't like something, oh my god, this stimulates much better than trained body, you know, that all this investment in the way you look like. No, investing in your personality. This is the best thing you can do for your relationship with any guy in the world. So when you meet that Italian family, especially for the first time, you always, first of all, be yourself, relax, don't overstress it, don't overthink it. But my major advice, when you meet Italian family, especially for the first time, girls, don't drink alcohol. Do not touch it. Absolutely. Guys, if the family of your Italian partner sees you tipsy, or which is worse, drunk, it's a game over. So the most important question, do they ever get married? I mean, Italians, and how to marry Italian men if they have this reputation of staying single until their 40s, 50s, and so on. Guys, it all comes with your personal boundaries and how you treat yourself. Basically, from my experience, you need to be brutally honest with any man you're dating. If you have your rules, like in 2 years after dating, that's my rule. So if in 2 years after dating we're not bringing our relationship to the next level, I'm just not interested in these relationships. I'm losing it. I'm losing my interest. So yes, I'm giving you 2 years. Okay, I can give 3 years if you're generous. I'm giving you 2 years, and if after that you are not ready to bring things forward, to move forward, to bring our relationship to the next level, which is marriage or, you know, planning having kids together, I'm out. I have my life ahead. But I will better meet somebody else who is ready for the same life expectations I currently have. And no matter how much you love that man and how much you enjoy being together, remember one thing, most probably they will not change. And if you feel like this is the right time for you to get married and have kids, just openly speak about it with your partner. Just state it quite clearly that I feel like bringing our relationships to the next level. What do you think about it? What is your plan for your life? What are your prospects for the future? How do you see our future together? And if the person is not ready, well, I would not play these games, just walk away. There are plenty of people in this world who are ready for exactly the same things as you. But anyway, if you are dating an Italian or any other man in this world, my sincere advice to you, just be yourself, be real, don't play games, don't manipulate people. It's like it's the worst thing to do, you know, all this BS we're getting from social media. Be cold, be distant. Honestly, with your partner, with your love, just be yourself, be warm, be kind, be loving. Don't be afraid to open your heart, to share your love, and everything will be just fine. So if you have any questions about dating Italians, about dating in Europe, please ask me in the comments. I will be happy to share my experience. Yeah, that was quite a personal video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you so much, and let's enjoy sunset in London, and I will see you next week in Milan. Ciao ragazzi, ci vediamo. Love you. Bye.